Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Genestealers playthrough in Space Hulk Tactics, where we are going to go and deal with some Space Wolves. Now we've got two things here, both Space Wolf Incursion. 3 Genestealers must survive, and our bonus is to kill the Assault. Well, this one is 10 must survive. I'm going to go with killing the Assault. It's probably a little bit of a gutsy one, but let's do a bit of squad management first. I should have done this through the actual loading screen. What if we level this one up? Yeah, we get a free and we can play some rubble. I like that simply because it gives us a better card, which we can get more guys from. Okay, let's jump straight in here, guys.
Evolution. This alone is the key to the survival of the Tyranids. They adapt, they evolve, and they find new ways to kill. Their vanguard organism include Genestealers, adaptable creatures designed to push ahead of the main hive fleets. When Genestealers face a predictable adversary like the Ultramarines or the Dark Angels, they will learn quickly in order to find an advantage. But then came the Space Wolves, the warriors of Fenris, standing aside from the more staid, more rigid chapters of their cousins. Unpredictable, undaunted, daring to the point of recklessness, the Space Wolves follow no rules but those of their great rout. When they boarded the Forsaken Doom, the Genestealers would find the Sons of Rus, an enemy almost as adaptable, relentless, and cunning as themselves. But still, it would not be enough.
So we've got to survive. 3 Genestealers must survive. Oh, we get Broodlords after this. And we need the main mission objective is to kill an Assault. Now, am I going to be able to spawn new Genestealers on this mission? That is the question. Let's see what happens. But basically, on this one, I need to survive for 10 turns. Now, I've had a few people commenting, guys, on why I'm not going for all of the secondary objectives. I even have a couple of people say, why aren't I restarting to do them again and again and again? So, just to make it clear, it's fine. I get that, and ideally, I would love to do that. However, twofold. I don't think it's necessarily fair because I don't play like that. You know, I play to win, so I don't have time to redo each mission several times.
This place is a graveyard. So many dead. Who are they?
I'll continue after this.
I spy the war gear of Gilliman's Ultramarines and the Dark Angels of Caravan. Their deaths came hard and swift. I relish the chance to face what killed them. Wolves do not die so easily. You may have your chance, brother. Auspex readings show multiple life forms all around us. And for us and the All-Father, let us meet them in tooth and claw. Do not forget why we are here. We have a trail to follow. The signal that we seek is nearby. We will crush these Genestealers and then return to the Great Hunt. Greed and glory for the wolf. Kill them all.
The Space Wolves boarded the Space Hulk more than a century after the ill-fated sortie of the Dark Angels. During one of their great hunts, an unending search for their lost Primarch Leman Russ, a party of wolves were lured in by an ancient Imperial Vox signal emanating from the derelict. They decided to investigate, taking the Genestealers by surprise. The few sentinel broods that met their arrival struggled to survive long enough to awaken the rest of their kin before the grey-clad Space Marines destroyed their nests.
Okay, that sounds tricky. They're all over. Anyway, as I was saying before I do anything, guys, so no, I find twofold the reason I'm not doing that is I tend to try and play in one continued playthrough when I'm doing a playthrough, so it's a bit more real, which means I don't like losing missions. So if it's a choice between risking losing the mission and only completing one objective, I'll do that. And the second one, guys, is I don't do this professionally. I have a job, I have a family, I have a 6-month-old son, a daughter, you know, I have a life outside this as well, which unfortunately takes up a lot of time. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it means I don't necessarily have time to re-record and re-record and re-record to get the perfect thing, guys. But as I said, I don't like doing that anyway because I like it to feel a bit more real. Anyway, let's jump straight into this. So my job here is to survive. Now they want me to kill the assault. The initial phase, I think there's not much I can do. Look at those dead Ultramarines. I just like that, seeing dead Ultramarines. It makes me happy. Why is he protected me? Now what's worth remembering here is actually killing a few of these is not necessarily bad. So he's got +1 front and frontal melee. +1 front, +1 dice in front. That is nasty. I don't have anywhere I can spawn, do I? And yet it still gives me the option to convert cards. One die on its next melee. So I could charge him with that. So I'm going to convert that simply to get rid of it. So he gets a +1 and +1 dice. So I could give one of these guys extra dice. It's a risky move, but I'm gonna regret this! I wish I had the guaranteed success card. Oh god, it costs 2 to cast. You know what? 17%. I'm gonna risk it. And wish I hadn't.
Know the fangs of the wolf, Xenos, and die. You will not be the last.
You know what? I'm stuck in here anyway. Oh, I only have 3 moves. You know, actually, I changed my mind. I want to keep that door shut. I hate this first turn. Not really being able to do much. Because they've trapped most of my guys. Kind of, he's not in the best of positions. We are both very stuck here. I said I'm going to move both these guys forward one, just to keep him watching them. And this one can move there, so that guy's, their sergeant is a little surrounded. This guy is dead, and I'm not completing that bonus objective. That's fine. I've got plenty there. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's hardly surprising. That's the one I wish. No, it's only one dice, actually. I hate this limited bloody movement. Nice. I am going to use a card. +2. Just want to make sure we win. Oh, I hadn't realised that guy behind. He's come through the gate.
Hear us in the afterlife, Kingsman.
This is risky. But sometimes you gotta take risks. Let's open this door. This guy, the reason he's the special objective is because I think he's in the safest position. Oh yeah, they've lost their librarian now, so they're not going to be able to use those psychic abilities. Now I want to watch him. He's going to move forwards and shoot, or he's going to overwatch. Is he just going to overwatch there? It's not a bad move, actually. He's gonna shoot.
Another death in the Wolf King's name.
That's nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is usable. We're taking a risk, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it until it doesn't work. Nice. Right. Ooh, I can't actually use anything. It's not actually great odds. But it worked. I'll take not great odds when they work. Moving one of these around to keep him safe. And to try and get behind them, to be fair. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh. Also, we can potentially approach him from multiple directions. We may be able to get him. He dead. Now, they may use extra action points to get that guy close. They're not. Yeah, he doesn't have much choice, because he's getting surrounded from every direction. He's dead. Oh, we survived! Briefly. Click that one free. You can only go for one of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we've got some really good things which I won't be able to use next turn, to be fair. We may even get them all here. Interesting. It's not what I'd have done, but... we'll still use that. So, we're attacking with this one first, because if we lose, he'll turn around, which will mean the other guy, because you do get advantages attacking from rear. And we've got reasonable odds, and if we lose, we're not going to lose. But if we'd lost, he'd have turned around, and then he'd have had to face the other one from behind, and so on and so forth, and then we'd have been able to get the same with the other one. And let's finish this. Well, you know, I think we got the bonus objective, guys. So kill the assault, and at least 3 survived. So we definitely got that. We got all our bonus.
Despite the brutality of their new enemy, some of the brood survived. One of the most common mistakes when battling the Genestealers is to imagine that their goal is victory. It is not. Their goal is survival, and the destabilization their genetic material brings. Victory through combat is a means, never an end in itself. Thus, even if a single Genestealer endures, it has won. This is why the Inquisition conducts exterminatus, the sterilization of entire worlds to ensure complete eradication. And so this is why the Space Wolves failed. They allowed their victory to cloud their vision, until it was too late.
Nice. And the next one is the Broodlord Awakens, and all we have to do on that is have the Broodlord survive. But guys, that is going to be something for the next session, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop comments on, guys, negative or positive. I don't mind feedback so long as it's constructive. Or jump over to my Discord and tell me how bad I am there. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.